up here. All right. Now, if elected, I am gonna make school cool.
Elections. The right, power, or privilege of choosing someone based on their leadership abilities.
If I'm elected, I promise to make classes way more fun.
With the help of the student body. Better bodies make better minds.
I don't believe it.
What?
You're actually helping that airhead with her campaign?
She happens to have a very decent platform.
Please, the only platforms that matter to Taylor are her shoes.
Okay, so maybe she's not the perfect candidate. But I wanted to get involved and she asked me.
Want a cool school? Check mark Jordan Clark. Yeah, vote Jordan.
Taylor promised to use some of my ideas. That's what politics is all about. One voice making a difference.
Well, look, I hate to state the obvious, but why can't that one voice be yours? Why don't you run for president?
Me? No way. I'm a behind-the-scenes type of guy. People like me don't run for president. I don't even have a campaign manager. We need one to be official.
I'll tell you what. You run against Pom Pom Girl, and I'll be your campaign manager.
I don't know. I already committed to Taylor.
Fine. But ask yourself this. Do you really want our prom to be decorated by Martha Stewart? High school elections. The right, power, or privilege of choosing someone based on how cool they are, how popular they are, and how they look in a cashmere sweater. What a joke.
There's a devil standing on my tail, but I don't have to beat him. And there's an angel that is tempting me to fail. But I don't really need him. And the waves just keep rolling along. We get dressed if the currents fail. Here we are in this slow boat, wishing for a sail, wishing for a sail, 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 sail. I'm wishing for a sail.
What is it, boy? You're hurt. Dory! Bandit and I found him. His wing was bleeding. I think it was shot.
Oh, well, it's hunting season. He's one of the lucky ones.
Hey. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna fix you all up so you can fly home for the winter. Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Taylor?
Griffin, good speech this morning. I think the crowd really liked it. Then again, I was delivering it. Put one of these on every table. I want to get the after-school crowd.
Taylor, you remember how you said that if I ran your campaign, you'd listen to some of my ideas? Well, maybe now's the time. You know, to look into the issues that might actually matter.
Haven't you seen my revised cafeteria menu?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to write speeches about low-fat Jell-O.
Griffin, you're a nice guy, and you're a good writer. But when it comes to knowing what it takes to win an election, you're out of your league. So why don't you write your little speeches and I'll be me. Maybe put 2 flowers per booth. I have to go to the mall.
Taylor, I quit. I can't support a candidate who doesn't have any real issues.
You're so cute when you're self-righteous. We'll meet tomorrow at my next speech.
Okay, there you go.
So how long do you think he'll have to stay here?
Well, his wings should be strong enough to fly in a couple of days. He's gonna have to go soon before it gets too cold.
Hey, it's your choice. It's either that cage or a hungry coyote.
Maybe the splint is too tight.
Hey, look. He's into hip-hop.
Yeah, it is some kind of a dance.
He's going after Bandit.
Well, geese can be pretty aggressive.
Really?
Hey, Dad, what made you decide to run for sheriff? Hey,
I don't know. I needed the work, and I was getting a little too big for my paper route.
no, I'm serious. How'd you know that the ideas you had might be the ones people would like?
I didn't. But I felt strongly enough about them that I thought other people might too. Felt I had something to contribute, so I took the risk. Griff?
Caitlin thinks I should run for school president.
What do you think?
I think I could do a good job.
But you afraid of losing?
Well, the way I figure, there's about 450 students. Alphabetically, Jordan's name comes first, so he's gonna get a lot of the students too lazy to read the entire ballot vote. Taylor's gonna get a lot of the jocks and girls who dot their I's with hearts vote.
Where does that leave you?
I have no idea.
Griff, the best advice I can give is it's better to be guided by your dreams than your fears.
All right, I'll go for it.
Good for you. Hey, where are you going?
I have to talk to Caitlin. I'm gonna need a campaign manager.
President.
Yeah, we hear you.
Caitlin! Caitlin! Shh!
Animals trying to rest here.
Sorry. I'm gonna do it, Caitlin. I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring for school president.
That is excellent. You're gonna cream Taylor. Finally someone who can squash that stuff.
That's not why I'm running. I just, I believe I can make the time we spend at school count for something.
And you can cream Taylor.
Hi, I'm Griffin Lowe. Oh, no.
So it's true. You're actually running against me.
The more the merrier?
And he's on your campaign? Be prepared to be humiliated. It takes a lot more than a fancy speech to win an election. You have to have charisma. And frankly, Griffin, that's one thing you definitely don't have.
Oh, and she does.
Bet.
And how would you know?
Sorry.
Don't let her get to you, Griffin. You really do have some great ideas.
Yeah. I just hope they count for something.
Okay, this healed a lot faster than I thought. We're gonna miss you around here, Gus.
Gus?
I couldn't just call him Goose. Hey, okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Off you go. Go on.
Send us a postcard.
He's doing it again.
Forget about Bandit. Fly.
Come on, Gus.
Okay,
Here we go.
Come on. All right. Where you going? Go on.
What? Your wing is perfectly okay. You have 500 miles to fly.
I followed your poster trail.
Putting up your own on top of mine?
I would never do that. I just want you to know that I read your flyer and you got some good ideas. They kind of make some of mine look, well, not so important. If I wasn't running, I'd vote for you.
You're kidding.
Thing is, I am running. And being school president looks really good on a college application. So I am not going to lose this election.
How can you be so sure?
I have a secret weapon.
What's that?
Your cousin as your campaign manager. Considering this whole thing is a popularity contest, you blew any chance you had by teaming up with the most unpopular person you could.
She's not that bad.
Want my advice? If you even want a chance to beat me, lose a juvenile delinquent. You still won't win, but at least it'll make it interesting.
Griffin, he's the man gonna run this school like no one can. He's a natural leader, and that is so vote for Griffin. Griffin Lowe. Nerd. Vote for Griffin, he's the guy gonna make this school year really fly. He's the absolute best to run the show, so vote for Griffin. Griffin Lowe.
Hope you can run the school better than you can sing.
Give it up, will you?
My presidency will kick off a new era in the social life of this school. Things to do, people to see, places to go.
Clubs to work
Be a
on
catchphrase that will echo
getting a student representative on the school board to give kids a say in the way our school is run.
Why doesn't he just relax?
Maybe he's just warming up.
Better warm up a lot quicker.
On average, boys' sports teams get 25% more funding than
the first thing
girls'
I'm going
sports
to do
teams.
is throw a huge pool party in my house for all my supporters. Man, she's bribing people.
Yeah, and it's working.
Cupcakes for Taylor.
That would include DVDs and surround sound.
What? I was hungry.
Places to go will be a catchphrase that will echo in the halls of this great institution.
Excuse me. I would strongly suggest that you three go back and listen to Griffin Lowe. Now.
Institutions which have made
School
our
treats us all
country
like we're
great
clones
to
of the
the
same
foundation
kid.
that it is today.
We need a choice in what we learn and how we learn it.
It would give us all a better fashion sense, and I know some of us could use that.
Thanks.
My presidency will kick off
What are you
an era
doing?
in the social life of this school.
This may be how they campaign where you're from, but not around here.
Taylor plays dirty, we play dirty. Do you want to win or not?
Not like this, I don't. Democracy means people choosing of their own free will.
Some choice. Cupcakes or listening to you choke on your words?
You know what? You're fired.
You can't fire me.
Yeah? Well, I just did.
You know what? You're right. You are a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. You don't have what it takes to win.
You don't care whether I win or not. Just whether I beat Taylor.
And you won't.
Not with you around.
I'm not the reason you're gonna lose. You are. You're totally boring, and you're making a complete...
At least people like me. Look at you. They think you're a freak.
Gus, stop chasing Bandit.
Gus, this is ridiculous. All of the other Canada geese have already flown south. You want to be the only one without a tan? Well, are you afraid you're going to get shot again? You can't stay here. You have to fly south. I know. We'll teach you how to fly.
If you're interested, I'm still looking for a speechwriter.
No thanks. Too busy writing my own.
Okay, you ready?
You bet. Are you ready?
Okay, the question is, are you ready?
Come on, Gus. You're about to get a refresher lesson in flying.
Okay, come on, Gus. Go on. Okay, Gus. Come on, you can do it. I should put out a new shingle. Dory Lowe, vet and goose psychologist.
Excuse me. Don't you mean bandit goose psychologist?
No! What are you doing here?
So he stays with us for the winter. What's the big deal?
It's not natural behavior. That's what's the big deal. I just don't understand. He can fly, he just won't take off.
I also believe.
Shouldn't you be getting ready to make a speech?
I withdrew my candidacy.
What? Look, I thought this was something you wanted to do. One voice making a difference. Remember?
It's a nice theory, Caitlin. You and Taylor were right. I just don't have what it takes.
Good choice. That's an excuse I would have used too.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just think that if I were you, I'd rather fail trying than not try at all. Because the opposite of success isn't failure. It's quitting.
Where'd you read that? Fortune cookie?
No. You told me that. About 100 times since I've been here. You know what you said about how I was only supporting you because I wanted Taylor to lose? That was only partially true. I really do believe that you're the best person for the job. That was probably Taylor's big finish.
Then I better go. I have a speech to make.
What are you gonna say?
You know what? I have no idea.
Top that, Griffin. Oh, and by the way, losers are still invited to my pool party.
Hi, I'm Griffin Lowe. I'm what they call a dark horse. That's a candidate who doesn't really stand a chance of winning. But I'm here because I believe I'm here because my campaign believes that there are a lot of kids in this school who fall through the cracks. They're not popular, but they're not unpopular either. They're not the smartest or the prettiest or the funniest. That doesn't mean they should count for any less. Look, you know who you are, and I know who you are, because I'm one of you. If elected, I promise to speak for you. To make sure that even though your voices may not be the loudest, they'll still be heard. Thanks.
Well, she only beat you by 174 votes. On the plus side, you beat Jordan by 75.
Yeah, at least I get to be vice president.
Oh, come on, this is Taylor. You know she's gonna dump everything on you anyway.
So I'm sort of like the shadow president. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and you're gonna be great.
Hey, I had a secret weapon. You.
Thanks.
I just said that so you wouldn't beat me up. Hey, what's going on?
I see Stan here solved a mystery for us.
Another Canada goose?
She's been hanging around our creek, and as far as I can see, there's nothing wrong with her. She just didn't want to migrate.
When Stan called about the female, I finally understood what was holding Gus back. Canada geese mate for life, so neither of them wanted to fly south without the other.
Come on. Gus could fly, but he couldn't take off south till he found Greta. In a way, something like that happened to Griffin. He couldn't take off in his campaign until he found out what he stood for. It's kind of cool, though, that I helped him figure it out. I've never been a teen role model before. It was kind of awesome. I'm sure it'll never happen again.
What are you grinning at?
Nothing.